Welcome to Almaty, the former capital of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Surrounded by the snow-capped peaks of the Tian Shan mountain range, Almaty is the cultural and capital hub of Kazakhstan. From the vibrant bazaars, bustling city streets, and serene parks, this city is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever explored. Join me on this crazy adventure to discover the beauty, the foods, and the jaw-dropping views of Almaty. What better way to start off our trip in Almaty than by showing you guys one of the most impressive churches, the Zenkov Cathedral. It was built by a Russian architect, Andrei Zenkov, in between 1904 and 1907. It's a wooden structure built entirely out of wood without a use of a single nail. What is even more impressive is that this wooden church survived two massive earthquakes in 1910 and 1927. Of course, since then the church has underwent massive renovations. Wow, what a beautiful church. The Russian Orthodox churches are known for the beautiful frescoes painted on the walls and the many crosses that symbolize Christian beliefs. There are a couple more Russian churches we're going to check out throughout the day. And one thing to note for ladies, when you go into a church, they provide you a headscarf that you must wear. This is the park of the Panfilov's 28 Guardsmen. Those were the Kazakh soldiers who were part of the Soviet army during World War II and died in one of the battles. This park was built to commemorate their lives. You can see many monuments and statues around the park. Located just up the street is the bustling marketplace inside of the Green Bazaar. Let's head inside and have a look around. I'm very happy right now. I was able to find not only postcards and souvenirs, I was also able to buy my mom a small gift. So now I'm gonna head into the food portion of the bazaar and hopefully find some delicious sweets. One thing I want to say about this Green Bazaar is it's one of the most organized places I've ever seen. Everybody has their own stall with a number next to it. And like I said, up top are the restaurants, and here is what I have today. So I wanted to order besh barmak, which is the national dish of Kazakhstan. It's boiled lamb or horse meat served on square noodles. These are definitely not square noodles, but it's something similar. So bon appetit. Very delicious. After a long search, I finally found the post office, got my stamps, got the postcards. So for my friends and family watching, you guys are getting postcards from Kazakhstan. Now, I've been toying with the idea for my viewers, for a little bit of a fee, something like a Patreon, I could send you guys postcards from my travels from around the world. What do you guys think? Is that something you would be interested in? Let me know down in the comments below. This is one of the biggest mosques here in Almaty, the Central Mosque. The majority of Kazakh people are Muslim, but there are also many Russian Orthodox and different religious denominations throughout the country. Now, there are over 120 ethnicities found throughout Kazakhstan. There's people from all walks of life, from Europe to Central Asia and many countries surrounding Kazakh that have settled here. Another thing I'm checking off my bucket list here in Kazakhstan was trying some horse milk from a stand I just purchased right next to the mosque. It's like sour taste. I am not gonna finish this. Blah. Let me give you a few quick tips for visiting Almaty. So number one, you will need cash with you at all times. Outside of the big city, you will not be able to use your card. So be sure to withdraw some tenge, and this is what tenge looks like. Tip number two, the transportation here is amazing. You can take these green buses all over the city. There is no Uber, but there is a Yandex, which is a Central Asian equivalent of Uber. You can order online, but you do have to pay with cash, which goes back to my point number one. Always carry cash with you. Tip number three, the accommodations. You do not need to book in advance. There's many hostels around the city that range about $10 to $15, which include a simple breakfast. Hotels range between anywhere up to $50, and the higher end ones are about 100 plus. So those are my quick tips for you guys. Now we are back to exploring Almaty. I'm standing in front of the Civic State Opera, and in the background you can start to see the mountains that surround the entire city of Almaty. I'm saving the best for last, so we're gonna take a gondola ride this evening to take a beautiful panoramic view of the entire city and see the sunset. This is the First President Park. It was built in honor of the first president of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev. It was open to the public in 2010, and it has a beautiful backdrop of the Zailiyskiy Alatau Mountains. Now you can see a group of graduates here. It's because right now in Kazakhstan, at the end of May, all the students graduate and they go and take all these beautiful pictures. It is a sight to see. Let's go have a look inside the park. Here's a look at what Almaty traffic looks like. There's some cool murals over there. Not exactly sure who it is. And just outside of the President's Park is some cool cascades coming down. You can see the mountains in the background. Right now I'm going to check out one of the Russian churches because I am fascinated with churches from around the world. From temples in Thailand, cathedrals in Guatemala. I always make it a priority to check out churches to whichever country I'm going to. Wow, was the inside stunning. The beautiful frescoes that differentiate the Russian Orthodox churches and the many crosses that symbolize Christian beliefs. And this is why I love checking out the different temples, churches, and mosques around the world. Right in front of the square is the Independence Monument. The Kazakh warrior is wearing traditional Kazakh armor, holding an eagle in one hand and a piece of roof in the other. And around here you can see the remnants of the past Soviet Union era, the old slab stone buildings around here. Did you know that Kazakhstan translates to Land of the Wonders? And if you are curious about its rich history and culture, then I invite you to check out the Central Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Here you can learn many more details that I'm just not able to tell you about. I finally got my hands on the national dish of Kazakhstan. This is called beshbarmak. So we have boiled lamb or horse meat traditionally, served with some potatoes, onions, carrots, and I believe this is the broth. Let's dig in. Bon appetit. That whole meal, if you're wondering, was $10 US, about 4,600 tenge. I am so full, I'm so ready for bed, but I'm not going to bed because I have a couple more things I want to show you, and they are pretty epic. Yes, this is something you definitely have to check out when you're in Almaty. Amazing views throughout the whole ride. And we are here at the top of Kok Tobe. Here is the TV tower, and then around here there's a lot of amusement parks. There's a mountain coaster you can go down. But we're gonna go check out the panorama around the whole city. The view from up here is absolutely incredible. Take a look around. You got the mountains and the cityscape all the way around, and the sun setting just over there. And this brings me to the end of my Kazakhstan adventures. It's been a wild ride. I cannot believe it's been over a week here. I've seen everything from canyons and mountains, the beautiful nature and the hospitality of Kazakhs. It's been an awesome adventure, and I hope to be back in this region of Asia very soon. I hope you guys join me next time for my new adventures. This is all from Kazakhstan. До свидания.